versatile pieces that you can use against Golden State, but Serge's versatility seems like it could be really key. Well, how could you see you guys using him, and how important could that be?
I mean, doing what we did against San Antonio, using on both ends of the floor. Obviously he's a great shot blocker for us, and he can knock down a mid-range and three-point, which is going to be a key in this matchup, spacing the floor with them. So, we just got to, rely on the pass and, get back in transition. We'll be all right.
It's been 2 months since you last saw Golden State. How is the Thunder a different team than that last meeting?
I mean, we changed in a lot of ways. I feel like we did a great job of moving forward and committing to ourselves and our teammates, and just trusting each other, having each other's back. And that kind of goes a long way with chemistry on and off the floor, and just carries on. Sharing the ball, and playing the right way. And I mean, that could be a big key to our success lately, and finishing strong. And I preached it from the beginning. It's only gonna get better with time, and it did. And we put ourselves in a great position where we're at right now to do great things. So.
Who do you anticipate your primary matchup will be defensively in this series?
I'm not sure yet, but I'll probably start off with Clay. Russ got Steph, me, Clay, Kevin, Draymond. So it's gonna be interesting. We'll just have to see after game one, make adjustments from there.
It seems like your confidence level is higher than it's ever been. The way you were flying around the court in Game 6 against San Antonio. What's working for you, especially defensively, right now?
Just believing in myself. To be honest, just going out there, play, and giving my all. Just trusting my teammates and trusting the system. So I think we all believe and bought into the system that Billy teaches and preaches every day, and I feel like we're doing a great job of doing it.
You were the defender on that long shot by Curry in Oklahoma City. What does it do to you mentally when you see the guy do something like that, and how do you focus on, I guess, preventing his range from hurting you?
This is a late clock three. Everybody knew it was going up. We just had to pick him up a little higher, obviously. He shot it with like 3 seconds left on the clock. But it doesn't do anything to us mentally. We know we have at hand. It's just another shot that went in, to be honest. But he's an unbelievable player, has an unlimited range, and we'll be ready for him and anybody else. So.
How much difficulty is it? You may have some cross matching if you've got Clay, but then Clay's going to guard Russ on the other end. Just your transition defense, making sure you pick up people right, because you're not necessarily guarding the guy who's going to be guarding you on the other end.
It's gonna be cross match the whole night, pretty much. We're both fast, up tempo teams, and like to push the pace. Everybody's gonna have to be ready to guard anybody at any time. That could be, whether us going small ball or playing big, make them cross match a little bit more. So we'll see. When the game comes, we'll be ready for anything they throw at us, and go from there.
Your physicality and length, athleticism seem to wear the Spurs down. Can you be effective in that same way against this team, the way they move the ball and the way they share it?
I believe if we play the right way, we're capable of playing. We're the team to beat. I know a lot of people look at us as underdogs. I know most of the guys on the team, like it that way. But we're just gonna go out there, give it our all, fight for each other, believe in each other, and try to get this thing done.
A lot of people talk about Steph being this unique cover, but how unique a cover is Clay, chasing him around, screens, can't give him airspace?
Clay's just as lethal. A lot of people, he's kind of overshadowed by Curry's success, but he's still getting done. Especially when probably seeing when Steph went out, Clay took over, and it's just an unbelievable team. They share the ball, and two great players to lead the way. So we'll be ready for them.
When you're running back in transition, I imagine the habit is, to run straight to the rim, because that's what you have to do most of your life. With the Warriors, it's obviously a little bit different. So how do you break that habit, find Clay in transition on the three-point line and make sure you're aware of that?
Just at times, we're gonna have Russ, Kevin. We like to attack the rim, so we have to get as many guys back as possible, as well as try to keep our rebounding identity on the offensive glass with Big Steve and Cantor. So it's definitely gonna be a unique situation in terms of getting back transition, but we don't know for sure. We'll see after game one and go from there.
You mentioned an identity. Do you feel like you guys have really developed this physical, bruising, big style that kind of clashes against them?
Against Golden State or just any team?
Well, really any team.
I feel like we've done a great job of definitely picking up the physicality and the grit, just in the playoffs, man. Especially just high intensity, and just we're able to touch people up as opposed, in my opinion, to the kind of regular season. But it just goes in our favor, I believe. Just we're a bigger, faster, stronger team. So we'll see. See how it goes.
You always defense is obviously a huge part of your game, but after game one, do you feel like this team? I mean, was that sort of the accelerator for the defense on this team after the game one against the Spurs?
Against the Spurs? Oh, 40-point blowout. It was just a wake-up call, to be honest. I think we came into the whole series, relaxed. Definitely after playing Dallas. And that was just our wake-up call. They punched us in the mouth first, and then we had to retaliate. And it was great series, two great overall organizations, and we just used our strengths a lot better. So.
If that first game blowout doesn't happen,
Say it again.
if that first game doesn't happen that way, if you guys aren't blown out that way, is it different? I mean, do you think that the mentality had almost needed that kick in the butt to get going?
No, not. I don't think so. In my opinion, we know we had at stake. A great, well-coached team, and multiple championships under the belt. Great players, and we just. I don't know. I can't really predict what would have happened if we didn't. But I know the next game we did a lot better either way. To be honest, we missed a lot of shots first game, and they got after us. I mean, I really appreciate everything, all the adversity we went through, because it wakes all of us up, and obviously we'll be ready for series this series on game one, so it'll be different.